Dear students, Salam Alaikum. This is experiment number 6 dealing with Newton's second law of motion for the course Physics 170L Introductory Physics Laboratory for the semester Spring 2020-2021. Now, I have already sent you the link to the experimental video which is exhibited here for you, experimental video. And every experiment we have one video from the lab which we call as the experimental video, and one video is from the notes which we call as the theory video. Now this experiment deals with connected masses. You can see one mass M1 lying on the table and one mass attached to it hanging from it, which is M2 in red color, and the blue mass M1 is sitting on the table, M2 is your hanging mass. Now there is always some friction which can be minimized by using a device called cart, C-A-R-T, not car, it is cart, and which is shown in the second diagram. There is a blue cart and the hanging mass goes over the pulley, and there is a scale attached here, ordinary meter scale, to measure the distance, and the time is measured with a stopwatch. Now in this experiment we are going to measure the acceleration and compare it with the calculation. The calculation will be done using the masses, assuming that there is no friction, but actually there will be a small amount of friction. And in the lab, the measurement will be done using length and time. Length is the distance which the cart travels, and the time it takes to travel it. And we'll be adding different masses to the cart, and the cart has a certain mass, and the added masses together will be the total M1, and M2 will be the hanging mass. Since we want a small acceleration, we'll put a small hanging mass of about 20 grams, not more than that. If the acceleration is high, the cart will fall from the table. It will jump over the track and jump on the ground and break. So we have to be careful that we do not need this extra scale here shown in the picture. The yellow scale attached to the apparatus is sufficient. Now before we start the experiment, we have to look at the calculations. Now read the following problem very carefully. Problem 1. The cart has a mass of 200 gram. A mass of 300 gram is added. You can see it in the picture. The green cart is 300 gram and 200 grams, the green cart, and 300 grams are added to it. Now the cart is released from the rest, and there is a hanging mass M2 equal to 20 grams, and it travels a distance from here to here, about 70 centimeters in 1.87 seconds. You have to use a stopwatch, just like your sports watch. You have to find the net force, the net acceleration, the acceleration of the system, AE, using distance and time, E for experiment, N for Newton. The Newtonian calculation is done using masses, and the experimental calculation is done using distance and time. Then we'll calculate the percentage error with respect to the AN. AN is supposed to be accurate and AE is approximate. And we have to use kilograms and meters in all calculations. And the value of G to be used is 9.8 meters per second square. Now part 1. The hanging mass is called M2. It is given in grams, so we have to express it in kilograms. So M2 equal to 20 grams. This G is grams. Divide by 1000. 20 divided by 1000 is 0.02 kilograms. So 20 gram equal to 0.02 kilograms. The net force comes from the hanging mass and nothing else. It is M2G, it is 0.02 kilograms into 9.8 meters per second square, which is 0.196 Newton. Do not round off, use the exact value. Now the total mass is M1 equal to 200 gram plus 300 gram. See, the blue cart is 200 gram. Is it green or blue? Green cart is 200 gram and the black masses are 300. So 200 plus 300 is 500 gram. Divide by 1000, you will get 0.5 kg, half kg or 0.5 kg. Now the acceleration using the Newton's formula is AN equal to M2 divided by M1 plus M2G. 0.02 kg divided by 0.5 plus 0.2. Remember to add M2 in the denominator also. you will get 0.377 meters per second square. Now it is 0.02 kg divided by 0.5 plus 0.02, you will get 0.52 in the denominator. 0.02 divided by 0.52 into 9.8 is 0.377. So you cannot get extra acceleration from nowhere. Your acceleration due to gravity is 9.8. That pulley and hanging mass will only change the direction in some situation. It cannot increase the magnitude, so it will be less than 9.8. It is 3.77. Now the distance is 70 centimeters. Divided by 100, you will get 0.7 meters. Time is 1.87 seconds. The units are correct. Now the experimental acceleration is 2d by t square. Remember your three equations of kinematics. Distance is half at square plus something more vit plus half at square. So ae is equal to 2d by t square because your starting speed is 0. So ae equal to 2d by t square. 2 into 0.7 is 1.4 divided by 1.787 whole square. You will get 3.4969. You will get 0.40 meters per second square. So your Newtonian calculation is 0.377 and your experiment is 0.4. The two numbers are going to differ. Now the percentage error is an minus ae divided by an into 100%. You will get 0.377 minus 0.40. It's a negative number. Take the positive by invoking the absolute value. Then an minus ae divided by an, put the numbers, you will get 6.1%. In this experiment, the error is 5 to 10% most of the time. Now problem 2. The mass of the cart is 500 gram. The net acceleration of the system is 280 centimeters per second square. Look, it is centimeters, not meters. Calculate the value of the hanging mass. An equal to 280 centimeters per second square. 280 divided by 100, you will get 2.8 meters per second square. Now the mass of the cart is m1 equal to 500 gram. 500 by 1000 is half kg, which is 0.5 kg. Is 2.8 an acceptable number? Yes, it has to be less than 9.8. So 2.8 is less than 9.8. So the number given in the question is acceptable. Hanging mass m2 equal to how much? An equal to m2 divided by m1 plus m2 full bracket into g. Now an is 2.8, m2 is m2, m1 is 0.5 plus m2. Now just do this calculation. An equal to m2 divided by m1 plus m2 into g. G is 9.8. Now multiply, cross multiply 2.8 into bracket 0.5 plus m2. You will get 1.4 plus 2.8 m2, and on the right you have 9.8 m2. Take this 2.8 to the right, you will get 9.8 minus 2.8, which is 7, and 7 equal to 1.4, 7 m2. m2 equal to 1.4 by 7, you will get 0.2 kgs, kilograms. In lab we are going to use grams, so multiply with 1000, it is 200 grams. Now problem 3. Find the mass of the cart is capital M. The hanging mass is small m. If capital M by small m is 3, then calculate the acceleration of the system. An equal to m2 divided by m1 plus m2 into g. m2 equal to m, m1 equal to capital M plus m. Now divide by m, up and down, numerator and denominator. M by m is 1, m by m is 3, m by m is 1. So 1 divided by 3 plus 1 into g. 1 by 4g. 1 by 4 into 9.8 is 2.45 meters per second square. Which formula is used for force in the laboratory? See, in the laboratory, the easiest way to get the force is by hanging a mass. The mass will be pulled by the gravity, the direction will be down. The force is F equal to ma. A is the acceleration, which is a vector, F is a vector. Now absolute value of acceleration is g, which is 9.8 meters per second square. So we'll always use F equal to ma, and you will get something like this. Absolute value of A will be normally g, 9.8 meters per second square. Here we can adjust the masses and change the value of g to a smaller number. What's the experiment? The aim is to study Newton's law of motion the second law of motion using a cart, dynamic cart. Dynamic because it is moving. What apparatus do you need? Dynamic cart, pulley, pulley clamp, mass set, stopwatch, string, paper clips, and meter scale. The diagrams are given on page 1. Look at them. Now what formula are you going to use? Your first formula is D equal to half AE T square. Now in lab everything is done many times and we take the average, so it is half AE T square of average, T average square, which gives AE equal to 2D by T average square. Now the total mass is M1 plus M2. Here M1 is the mass of the cart along with the masses added to it, and M2 is the hanging mass. Understand the terminology. Now AN equal to F net divided by M total. F net is the hanging mass, which is M2G. The F net comes from the hanging mass, so it is M2G divided by M total. It is M2 divided by M total into G. We sometimes take the ratios of the masses as we have seen in the problem, and G is written outside. Now the theory you can read, it is the same theory which you have here. Now what's the procedure? Procedure I'll explain to you again with the help of the table. See the experimental video, and the theory video is what you are seeing right now. Fix the distance about 80 to 90 centimeters. Most of the dynamic carts are 1 meter size. So fix the distance 80 or 90 centimeters for your full experiment. Hanging mass has to be small, about 20 grams, which is 0.02 kgs. Use kilograms in your calculation. The mass of the cart in our lab is 250 grams. The mass can depend on the model of the cart. Our simple model has 250 grams. Just remember that. Now we'll release the cart and start the stopwatch and see how much time it takes to travel a distance of 80 to 90 centimeters. Fix the distance. Then keep adding the masses on the cart. Now record the masses which you are adding and the time it takes. Do the experiments. Now we'll understand it with the help of the table. Now the cart mass is 250 grams, which is 0.25 kilogram. The hanging mass is fixed to be 20 gram. It is fixed. Look, fixed. The fixed distance is 89 centimeters, which is 0.89 meters, and the fixed M2 is 20 grams, which is 0.202 kgs, and the mass of the cart is also fixed. Now let's look at the first run. 1, 2, 3, there are 4 runs. That means you are doing the experiment 4 times with 4 different masses. First time you take the empty cart, so 250 grams plus 20 grams is hanging, and there is no other mass, so it is 250 plus 20, 270. Second time you add 50 grams, so 250 plus 20 plus 50, you will get 320. Third time 250 plus 20 is fixed, plus you are adding 100 gram, it is 370 gram. First time you are adding 0, the cart is empty. Second time you add 50 grams. Third time 100 gram. Fourth time you add 200 gram. 250 plus 20 plus 200, which is 470. Do the addition carefully. Use calculators if you want. Now your time measurement is done 5 times for the same distance. Same distance 5 times. Now let's look at row 1. It is 250 plus 20, 270 grams. The 5 times are 1.66 seconds, 1.63 second, 1.62 second, 1.62, 1.62. Now calculate the average time. Average time is add all the 5 times. 1.66, 1.63, 1.62, 1.62, 1.62 divided by 5. Now before you do your division by 5, put a bracket there. The smallest number is 1.62, the biggest is 1.66. Your answer should be between these two numbers. It is 8.15 divided by 5, it is 1.63 seconds. So write down 1.63 seconds here. We'll do one row at a time. Now T average square, the square of 1.63 is 2.66. You will get 4 numbers after the point. I have written 2 numbers here after the point. Now the total mass is how much? 250 plus 20. You have not added any mass here. So it is 250 plus 20, 270. You will get 0 and divide by 1000. You will get 0.27 kgs. Now T square is 1.63 whole square, you will get 2.66. Now the Newtonian acceleration is m2g divided by m total, which is m2 divided by m total. How much it is? 0.2 kgs into 9.8, and the total mass is 270, 0.27. So 0.02 into 9.8 divided by 0.270, you will get 0.726, which is acceptable. Now your experimental acceleration is 2d divided by t average square. 2 into 0.89. Distance is how much? 0.89 divided by 1.63 whole square. 2 into 0.89 is 1.78 divided by 2.66, you will get 0.669 meters per second square. The two numbers are bound to differ. So percentage error is AN minus AE divided by AN into 100. Take the absolute value, because sometimes this difference can be negative. You will get 7.8%. Do not write many numbers after the point in the last part. Now what you have to do is, there is no graph in this experiment. The acceleration calculated from the masses AN and the distance and time AE are close to each other within experimental errors. What the data for the lab? This table is data for the lab. The first row is done for your understanding. The second row, the third row and the fourth row you have to calculate. Even the total masses are given to you here. 320 grams, 370 grams and 470 grams is your M total, capital M total. And your formula is F net divided by M total, M2G divided by M total. Do these calculations just like the first one. Do for the second, third and fourth and submit them. There are no graphs here, and you just have to submit these calculations, and these are your references. This is the PASCO manual, this is your physics textbook, the Moodle website. This is a very good website, fourth one for the connected masses. There are two more PASCO websites. Please have a look at them, and also look at my videos in this subject and other subjects. We'll discuss these things again in the class soon. See you soon inshallah in the class. Assalamu alaikum.